Star of Marvel's Thunderbolts, aka Wyatt Russell, who of course plays US Agent, recently talked a little bit about the upcoming team, specifically stating, "Don't worry about this seeming like it's a basic MCU film. It's much more than that, as the Thunderbolts are way more." So how we got to this is because, well, Wyatt himself is part of recently released Monarch TV series, and of course they're going to ask him about upcoming projects, and we know that starting 2024, at some point starting in 2024, they will be shooting the Thunderbolts. So when asked about that and why people should get excited, he said that if you look at the current lineup of Marvel Studios projects and teams, specifically citing the likes of the Avengers, that this team and this project is nothing like that. He says that this is a completely different thing. Yes, they're set in the MCU, and yes, it's a team, but no, their composition isn't exactly what you think it is. And of course, there's a lot more to this team, how they work. And he also says it's not exactly a straightforward Marvel Studios team and team-up film. Now, I don't know about you guys, but every time they talk about Thunderbolts, I always get the sense that they want to say it's Marvel's Suicide Squad without saying it because they don't want to, and they were probably told to not say it. So they always kind of got to beat around the bush in terms of how they're going to approach what this project is. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. It's going to get brought up in interviews, they're going to have to acknowledge it. But I kind of feel like that they're already being PR trained to kind of get ahead of that and be like, well, no, we're different. It's different. It's a different thing. You don't know what this is, but it's different. We promise. Like, that's what I'm getting here. And again, it's okay. I don't care. Like, Thunderbolts is at its core a different Marvel comic and a different property. So if they can capture some of the feel of those comics and how they are different, I think it will, separate itself from the other projects. I just hope that the film itself ends up being real good. Like, we know they got Sentry in it, but is Sentry enough? Like, it's got to be vastly different compared to what we've seen if you want to get people's attention. And I'm just worried that they're going to MCU-ify a little too much, where it, like, looks the same. And it should look different. It should be like the Suicide Squad compared to other DCEU films. It should stick out as something different.